tonight. Claude Giroux and Jeff Carter are two of them.
Yeah, absolutely. But while the Flyers are focusing on shutting down Kovalchuk and Parise, they have to generate enough offense to win. One of these two players on your screen hasn't gotten it going yet, and that's Jeff Carter. The guy on the right is Claude Giroux, and he really torched it up in Game 2. But for Jeff Carter, who was everything for the Flyers in the regular season, who missed time at the end of the year with his broken foot, he is still coming back, and that bone is still mending. I thought in Game 2, he was a threat so many times on the ice. He generated 5 shots. He was a part of 6 scoring opportunities. Peter Laviolette spoke to him today, and he said, hey, look, Jeff, he said, I'm not as unhappy with your game as you are. Focus on the process, and the goals will come. The goal came for Claude Giroux in Game 2. How many teams can boast a third-line center that is also a power play specialist? That's how deep the Flyers are up the middle, and it's one of the advantages they have over the New Jersey Devils in this series is their strength down the middle.
And I'll tell you what, Claude Giroux is one guy who does not shy away from the playoff pressure. He's been dominant. Special teams, always a factor as well, Bill.
Always a factor. The Flyers they can't even hope the Devils are going to put themselves down a man 7 times. That happened in Game 2. If anything, the Devils want to make this a 5-on-5 series. That's how the Flyers have to be prepared to play. If you get something with your special teams, huge bonus, but be ready to win the game 5-on-5.
And so the stage is set. The Flyers and Devils ready to have at it. The Devils taking the ice. The Flyers who to follow. The place is rocking. Game 3 straight ahead. Tonight's Flyers-Devils Game 3 is brought to you by your local Tri-State Toyota dealers. Go Flyers, go Toyota. Toyota, moving forward. By Bud Light, the sure sign of a good time. Here we go. By Wachovia, the official financial services partner of the Philadelphia Flyers. And by Hyundai. Think Hyundai, but act now for special lease deals at your Hyundai dealer. The fact that Chris Pronger's become a factor in front of the net in this series is not a surprise. However, the fact that it's in front of Marty Brodeur's cage might raise some eyebrows. Pronger's become a power play weapon down low. 2 goals from in close. Ample evidence his net presence is a true factor in this series. Pronger and the Flyers face off with the Devils as Game 3 gets underway after these messages.
Your therapeutic shampoo is finally paying off.
We are going out tonight!
Just another reason to celebrate with TGI Fridays, where it's always a party. Hurry in. 3 full courses for just $12.99. Thank God it's Fridays.
Wow, this is really nice. I like it.
It's a Jetta limited edition. It's a great value, loaded with heated front seats, alloy wheels.
Redwood.
Oh.
Guess what?
What?
It's got Bluetooth.
Nice.
Hands-free call.
Silver one.
Oh. And you get no charge scheduled carefree maintenance.
Really?
Yeah.
Back one.
We have to start sitting someplace else.
We put a lot more Jetta in this Jetta. Hurry in and lease the new Jetta limited edition for $199 a month. Visit VWLocal.com.
Briere picks up the puck. He scores! The save by Boucher, and the Flyers are going to the playoffs!
Guarantee your seats for every playoff home game by placing a deposit for a full or partial season ticket package. As a Flyer season ticket holder, you'll receive many great benefits, including the discounts from box office prices, flexible payment plans, and exclusive team events. Ticket plans start at just $23 per game. Call 215-218-PUCK or visit PhiladelphiaFlyers.com today.
It's the Chevy Spring Event, and everyone deserves a car they can count on. One that's backed by a 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and named a Consumer's Digest Best Buy 2 years in a row. Discover Malibu for yourself and see why over 1,000 people a day are switching to Chevy. During the Spring Event, qualified lessees can get a low-mileage lease on this new Malibu LS for around $199 a month. Call for details.
Visit ChevyDealer.com.
You just started your lawnmower on the first pull. Just another reason to celebrate with TGI Fridays, where it's always a party. Hurry in. 3 full courses for just $12.99. Thank God it's Fridays.
Tonight's first period on Comcast Sportsnet is brought to you by Pepsi Max. Maximum taste, maximum energy, 0 calories. And by VWLocal.com. VWLocal.com or your area Volkswagen dealer to learn more about great deals on all their new vehicles.
Living on a prayer, take my hand, making our sweat.
Partying outside. Well, they've moved the party inside now as Game 3 set to begin here at the Wachovia Center. Flyers played very well in this building down the stretch, and they're counting upon home ice advantage to help them along here in this Eastern Conference quarterfinal.
Nothing has changed in the department of our Kia starting goalies. Brian Boucher back in net for the Flyers, and Martin Brodeur, playoff start consecutively, number 169 for him. Both have been good in the series. Neither has stolen a game.
Marty Brodeur with those 99 career playoff wins. Looks to join Patrick Waugh as the only goalies hitting the century mark in postseason wins. Flyers in their orange jerseys, road whites for the Devils. Brad Meyer, Brad Watson, your referees. The puck is down. We're underway here in Game 3. Mike Motto controlling for the Devils. He'll send it off the stick. Rob Niedermeyer into the Philadelphia zone. Timo Timonin's back for it. He'll send it up the glass. The Flyers get to it and have a chance right away. It's a 2-on-1. Carter moving up with Hartnell. Carter, the shot, save! Brodeur, he got his arm on it. Carter after it behind the net. He's able to come away over the disc and drop it off for Hartnell. Hartnell gets it in front. Langenbrunner a whack at it. But the Devils able to tip it as far as Brian Ralston, but he's checked. Hartnell there, a centering pass off his skate as Carter was checked, and the Devils throw the puck out to center. An early burst from the Flyers. This will be icing on the Devils.
Oh, what could have been on that 2-on-1 for Jeff Carter. Our Land Rover keys of the game: keep the crowd alive, goals, hits, sustain pressure. Number 2, establish a forecheck, pucks deep, work bodies over, and hit the net. 29 shots in Game 2, but 14 misses as well in Game 2.
Jeff Carter, we talked about in the open, Bill. I want to get him going, and certainly a chance early.
What could have been.
It would have been huge for so many reasons.
No question. So now Jeff Carter's challenge is to keep the frustration from continuing to mount. He had his shot here.
Well, right there you see he was trying to go up over the left shoulder of Brodeur. Brodeur came out and just got a piece of that. But boy, I'll tell you what, guys like that, they're aiming. And Carter's such a great goal scorer.
Off the draw, the Flyers get to it. Matt Carl trying to get back down low in the Devils zone. Colin White, the veteran defenseman, up the wall. Pronger will pinch, kick it ahead to Carcillo. Carcillo centers it blindly to the slot. Langenbrunner is there, had a little trouble with it. And Andy Green will take over. And off the boards to center, and right there is Pronger. 2 goals in this series, both on the power play from in close. He takes the puck back. Marty Chant up for the fans here in South Philadelphia as they try to get under the skin. The opposition goaltender, Carcillo centering. Richards went to the net, but it was tipped away. Penalty. An early call on one of those sticks in the midsection, so they're going to call it tightly apparently. Carcillo hammering away on Andy Green, but the penalty will be, I think, on Mike Richards for a stick in the midsection. Richards is hot, but if this is any indication, they're going to call it really tight here in the early going.
No kidding. And it was Chris Pronger when this series started. Well, you look at, see, Andy Green kind of gave him an arm hug. Mike Richards did have his stick in a real inopportune area of Andy Green's body, but Green put his elbow down and held it.
The scratches brought to you by Virtua. There is a change for the Devils. Martin School, the veteran defenseman, out. Mark Fraser, young defenseman, in. Flyers go with a change as well as Oskars Bartulis. There's a healthy scratch. And Lucas Krychek, who played in Game 1, did not in Game 2. He's back in the lineup. Devils power play going to work here. Postseason numbers, and now they're set up. Langenbrunner toward the slot, bounces free. Oh, Martin was after it, could not get control of it. In the corner, Pronger and Langenbrunner come together. Perrier is in there. So is Zajac. He got it back to the point. He comes across to Martin for the shot. Save Boucher. He's able to gather it with a lot of traffic around him. David Clarkson trying to get his stick in after that puck, and Boucher wants to know why perhaps there wasn't a penalty on him.
Yeah, David Clarkson had a bit of a screen going there, but I think Brian Boucher would take shots like that from Paul Martin any day, as opposed to a one-timer from Ilya Kovalchuk at the point. Both he and LaPerriere and Blair Betts had gotten caught over on the other side of the ice, so Martin decided to let this rip. Good play by Kimmo Timonen to kind of box out Clarkson.
Boucher did a great job of getting those pads down to be able to make sure that there was nothing open. He's been so good at that, so solid, making sure that that 5-hole is not a vulnerable area.
Let's see what Boucher's complaint was there. Clarkson just took his stick and shoved Boucher into the net. Out in front, here's Zubris, the hero in game 2. Could not get a shot off here. Elias. Patrick Elias holding on, had 3 assists in game 2. Looks things over, and then all the way across for Kovalchuk at the point. Ilya Kovalchuk. Back to Elias and now Martin. Plenty of traffic in front of Boucher. Elias nearly lost that to center. Kept it in, according to the linesman. Not according to some of the linesmen in the crowd. But the one that counts said the puck's still in the zone, and so the Devils continue to work. Here's Martin. Back to Kovalchuk. They're trying to set him up. There's a big shot. Martin will take one. Blocked. Chance to clear it. All the way down it goes off the stick of Daryl Powell. 35 seconds remain on the power play. Kovalchuk is back. He'll look to rev it up through center ice. Drops it off to Zajac. Right back now for Langenbrunner along the wall. Back in the middle. Zajac cutting on in the shot. It bounced behind Boucher, but the Flyers came to his rescue and they cleared the zone. I believe it was Matt Carl.
Both Braden Coburn and Matt Carl swept at it with their sticks. One of them got it.
And so it's still a scoreless hockey game. Kovalchuk with speed in across the line, across to Green. Green is shot, locked in front. Power play is over. Richards is out of the box. Tipped away from Langenbrunner, gotten back by Green. He's tripped penalty. Flyers will be shorthanded again. Laperriere will go delayed call. And there's Kyle getting to it. Not the start the Flyers wanted. 2 quick penalties. And so they'll face another New Jersey power play.
Ian Laperriere, the guilty party. Here's the scary moment for the Flyers, and I think it was Braden Coburn that got his stick on it. Top of the screen, there's number 5.
Yep.
Not many pucks have gotten through Brian Boucher. That is one. Didn't get cleanly through, and that's why he didn't hit the back of the twine.
Well, this is a tough play because Laperriere has just got his stick out. So is it Laperriere tripping Green, or is it Green tripping over Laperriere's stick? I think it's the latter. I don't like that call.
Here's Martin with it. Across the shot. Kovalchuk blocked by Pronger, who then beats Kovalchuk to the puck and sends it ahead. A 2-on-2 as Gagne moves up with Richards. Gagne lost control. Richards trying to recapture, but it's the Devils instead as Zach Parise drops back. And Parise, who could have 3 goals in this series, but only been credited with 1, but he's been around the net as expected. To the puck here, around to Elias, and now Martin. Cross ice, not in the wheelhouse of Kovalchuk. His pass tipped by Richards. Pronger over to it, ahead to Richards, and he steers it past Kovalchuk to center ice. Early 4 blocks for the Flyers as they're shorthanded twice. Really going. Elias holding on to the puck. Gets it out to the point to Martin. Still a minute and 5 seconds on this power play. Elias loses, and Daryl Powell speeds the other way. Martin chases him, and Powell's shot goes off Martin's stick and wide.
Well, the key in both the penalty kills so far for the Philadelphia Flyers has been pressure. Every time anybody from the Devils gets the puck, they just go right after him, don't allow any opportunity.
Devils are offside as they re-enter the Philadelphia zone.
Yeah, Ilya Kovalchuk back out for this power play, and the Flyers doing an awesome job of taking away his time and space. You know, you mentioned on one call, JJ, that it wasn't in his wheelhouse. That's the play the Devils want. They want Kovalchuk ready for the one-timer. But when Peter Laviolette's guys that are out there killing penalties have people in front of Kovalchuk, I think it favors the Flyers, those long one-timers. First of all, they're not very accurate. You don't really know what you're shooting at, and you never are shooting for an intentional deflection.
And there have been a lot of blocks, some of them going the other way. Kyle after the puck here, 25 seconds remaining on the power play. Zajac back to Green, touch pass Langenbrunner. Down low, Ralston in front. Zajac had to go off his stick to the corner. May have been tipped on the way there. And then Richards clears the zone. That looked very dangerous. Here's Green. Gaining the Philadelphia line. Into the captain, Langenbrunner. Flyers will be back at full strength in 2 seconds. Zajac a shot. Save Boucher with the stick through traffic. Langenbrunner back out in front. Tipped away. A chance for the Flyers to move back, but Laperriere was heading to a defensive assignment. And the puck bounced away. Here's Zajac. Back to the Philadelphia line. The Flyers have survived 2 early man-down situations. It's still scoreless, and the Devils managing only 2 shots through the early going, despite 4 minutes of power play time. With this Krejcik back in the lineup. I'll drop it off for Matt Carl. His pass. Claude Giroux finds James Van Riemsdyk as this line finally gets on the ice. Giroux hard after the puck in the corner. Aaron Asham unable to come up with it. Parente dump it out through center ice, played by Ryan Parent. You can bet the crowd here at the Wachovia Center, anytime a Flyer falls or hits the ice, he's going to want a penalty call. They'll try to influence the referees in any way they can. Otto ahead to Patrick Elias. Seems like he's been on the ice the entire first period. His dumping is cut off by Coburn. It's feathered ahead by Parent, but knocked down by Elias. They'll drop it back to Bryce Salvador. And a defenseman run down by Briere. And the Flyers surge to the puck. Behind the net, Hartnell reaching for it. Hartnell then stood up as Elias got in his way, and Green gets to the puck. His outlet for Zubris. Zubris to Parise. He gets hooked. Another penalty. Flyers lack the discipline here early. They will be shorthanded a third time. Danny Briere, I think, got his stick up. Perhaps it was Kimmo Timonen. Either way, the Flyers to be shorthanded. They're still tied, though, thanks to Braden Coburn. Came to the rescue.
They say competition makes you better. I think they're onto something. Because Mercury has quality that can't be beat by Honda and Toyota. Mercury Milan gets an EPA estimated 34 mpg highway. And Mercury Mariner Hybrid is the most fuel-efficient SUV on the planet. Competition? Hey, we love it.
Right now, lease a Mercury with the moonroof and sink package. Get a Mariner just $259 a month and Milan just $199 a month.
You've got to put Mercury on your list.
The only place that you can find Southwest fares on the internet is southwest.com.
We're not on Travelocity. The only place.
What's the other one?
We're not on Expedia.
What about Orbit? No!
Southwest isn't on Orbit. The only place.
Let me make this clear.
The only place online to get Southwest fares.
Southwest.com.
Southwest.com.
I know.
We're only on one website. You want to fly all over. You don't want to browse all over.
Grab your bag. It's on!
Toyota customers are extremely loyal, and their confidence has been inspiring. It's this support that has made the Toyota Corolla the best-selling car in the world. Take advantage of great deals like 0% APR for 60 months on a new Toyota Corolla, or lease a new 2010 Corolla for just $149 a month. Plus, for a limited time, get a free 2-year maintenance package when you buy any new Toyota. Toyota, moving forward.
Just 7 minutes have gone in this first period, and the Devils are heading to their third power play. And maybe it is lack of discipline. Watch now. Parise going down the boards, and then you see Timonen gets that stick right up underneath the belly. And that is a penalty. But now, in a situation like this, if you can kill off this third one, it's a huge change in the momentum for the Philadelphia Flyers, guys.
Well, the change was there, Coates, after killing the first two. You hope that this penalty doesn't stunt that momentum. You can sense that the Flyers are about to go on a run and get the crowd back involved. They actually were involved as they killed it off. Now they have to try to find a way to get past a third power play. Ralston across, and there's Kovalchuk. Back to Ralston, Perry laid out, and Ralston took the shot and scored! Boucher did not appear to see it. Ralston fired from the point, and the Devils, third time is a charm on the power play as they score and take a 1-0 lead.
Well, Brian Ralston can launch lasers from the blue line, and one of the things the Devils worked on after game one was a little bit more patience on their power play, faking shots and waiting for people to go down. Both Ian LaPerriere and Blair Betts ended up right there, going down to try to block, and it got between them and by Brian Boucher.
Boy, that's a good point, Billy, because, you know, if you just have your head up, you can see when the opposing player is going to go down and block that shot. You saw LaPerriere go down. Ralston just said, okay, I'm going to wait. And when he waited, boy, did he ever let that one go. There's no way in the world that Boucher saw it.
Well, I believe that was Dynan Zubris, all 6'5", 225 pounds, standing right in front of Brian Boucher. Zubris and Zubris. Here come the Devils looking for more now. They have some jump in their step after scoring that goal. Flyers trying to break out, could not. Here's Motto with a shot. That one goes wide. Back out to White. Way to roll it in along. Ralston after it there. Centered it in front. Langenbrunner shot blocked. And now it's Richards going the other way. The pass is for Carcillo, but he overskated, and now the Flyers are offside. And then the contact after the whistle. Carcillo ends up a little worse for wear. Eigenbrunner was involved. The offside whistle had blown.
Oh. And I didn't see anything that came close to Dan Carcillo's face on that one. I think he was trying to draw a penalty.
Yeah, perhaps.
I think he hit it right on the head, and Brad Meyer and Brad Watson were very quick to come over and say, hey, hey, hey. That's why they didn't make the call. But, hey, it was a good try.
Yeah, there was Motto over there, too, but didn't appear to be any contact. So it continues, 5-a-side hockey. There's Yodur for Green, upended by Hartnell, but got the puck to Corrente. And now Zajac will chip it into the Philadelphia zone. And in his back, looking for Coburn, but he couldn't hang on. Overchuk out to Salvador. Flyers have to try to reach back down now and get their step back. Penalty upcoming. Delayed call. This one I did not see. It's a high stick. Brown thinks it's on the Devils.
It is. Kimmo Timonen is the guy that got high stick right in front of Brian Boucher. It wasn't much, but the refs have kind of established a zero tolerance for any kind of contact. There, right in front of Brian Boucher. Matt Corrente. Well, that was pretty good. You know, that didn't look that severe when I saw it regular time, but he just cross-checked Kimmo Timonen in the neck.
That's not a good one to take, especially in the offensive zone. That one drives coaches absolutely crazy when you take that one in the offensive zone. He's just playing in his second NHL playoff game, and that's not one that's going to keep Jacques Lemaire very happy.
So the Flyers get their first power play of the game. Timonen, Pronger on the points. Richards with a pass to Gagne for a shot that was blocked by Elias. The Flyers 3 for 10 on the power play in this series. Timonen will wind and fire. Deflection, score! Claude Giroux was there, and the Flyers power play gets the goal right back. Might have gone off of Colin White. Either way, it's in the net, and the Flyers have tied the game at 1. The Flyers score for a case of Tasty Cakes.
What a blast by Kimmo Timonen, and an unbelievable pass right there by Chris Pronger to get out of the way of a stick that was coming that way. And this looked like it could have gone off of Colin White's skates, but it went right by him to Claude Giroux.
And it would appear, you know what, Billy, it appeared that Timonen is going to take the shot on net right at the last second. He just pulled that one because he saw the traffic. He saw White. He saw Giroux. He knew he could create something, and certainly it paid off. Who it hit? Nobody knows.
Oh, no, I think that last angle, Coach, gave us a good look. Giroux got his stick on it, and he'll get his second of the series. Timonen and Pronger will get the assists. And the Flyers get the goal right back. It's tied at 1. We start over here just about halfway through this first period. Jeff Carter protecting along the boards to the slot for a shot blocked by Clarkson, who lost his stick. He'll go retrieve it as the Flyers try to retrieve